Welcome back, Plug Nation. It's your boy Badge Plug, and today we have a very important NBA 2K21 build video. This will be my build for the rest of the entire year, or at least the build that I call the best. I might make another one just to have fun, but this will be, in my opinion, the best build from all the games that I've played. Is why I created this build. So every game that I've played and all the experience has came down to exact amount of badges that I want on this build, and etc. Now, the reason why I'm doing this intro is because I want to explain to you guys that my first build that I made on this game had interior defense, because we all thought interior defense meant a lot. But if you did not see, Mike Wang said the other day that he said they are correct. The game looks at the player's block rating to determine the strength of contested shots at the rim when talked about interior defense not doing anything with people getting dunked on and stuff. So then I made this build right here, and I grinded out the badges, and I put money into the build. And then Mike Wang tweeted out like yesterday, and he said players with high interior defense and the rim protector badge will be dunked on less with today's patch. The block rating still determines the strength of actual contest and block success. So I had to make another build that was a little bit different, and you guys will see how in just a minute. So this build right here, as I told you guys on Twitter, is similar to my last build with just a few changes, but they are very important. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys how to make this build in two different ways. Drop a like if you haven't yet, and let's look at it. All right, y'all. So what's really important to talk about is that my first build did not have a lot of block at all. Then we found out that block mattered, and in the second build that I showed you guys recently, my last build, not the LaMelo build, because I told you guys I didn't make that build. It was just for the draft night, you know, it was a cool little video. But the second build had like a 66 block. Well, this one, we're going with a power forward, of course, because they get way more badges than any other position, and there's no reason to not make a power forward in this game. The only reason you really want to go down to like point guard or shooting guard is to get a little bit more speed and maybe the Circus 3's badge, but I really do not think that it's worth it. So as we're getting into this build is already a little bit different. It is 6'7". We are going with the lowest weight, but we're actually going with a 7-foot wingspan this time instead of 6'10". So right away, as y'all see, we're getting more defense. We're getting more block. You see, on the 6'10", you get an 82 block. On the 7-foot, you get an 85. So already, and you don't lose a lot. You lose 2 on your three-pointer, but you guys are going to see we're going to have plenty of shooting badges. Trust me, you've seen on my OG build. Every single gameplay that you guys have seen since this game came out is on my build with like 55 badges. This one's going to have close to 80. All right, so getting into the build, I told y'all this build is a little bit different from my last one, but the differences are very important. Keep in mind, I made this build based on all the gameplay I've done. So I'm not putting overloading badges in a certain category just to make it have badges. We made it so it will be perfect in every category for what you actually need. So we're gonna go with 12 finishing badges. We're gonna go up to a 72 on the standing dunk, and you'll get a 12 finishing badge setup right there, because you only need Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame slithery, and then Hall of Fame heat seeker or highlight film, whichever one you guys want. For the three-pointer, we're gonna go all the way up. Of course, you guys know we're getting 12 right there. Then we're going up to a 67 on the free throw, and you get 24 shooting badges, which is perfect. I thought that you needed a little bit more, so I did have a build with 26, but I figured out that difficult shots is only for mid-ranges on this game. So we're definitely not having to use that 4 to go to Hall of Fame, and now that we have 24, we are good, trust me. So speed with ball all the way up. That gives up your ball handling a little bit, puts up your speed a little bit also. And then we're going to put pass accuracy to an 82. And as y'all see, we got 24 playmaking badges as well. And in my opinion, from all the gameplay that I've played, the most two important categories to have the most badges is shooting and playmaking, because this year you can really use up all these badges. People are out here making builds with like 25 finishing, and you really at the very lowest only need 8. But I'm going with 12 so we can get that takeover booster, get our takeover really fast. You guys have seen the videos recently, man. Takeover is very overpowered, so anything to help me get that faster, that's what we're going with. So perimeter defense all the way up. Then we're going with a block all the way up, and as you see, it's an 85 right off the rip. And you guys might be saying, hold on, Badge Plug, wait, you were just talking about you made a new build because of the block and the interior defense that Mike Wang was talking about. Yes, I made a new build, and we have an 85 block. So at a 99 overall, we're gonna have an 89 block on a 6'7", 7-foot wingspan build. So more wingspan, more block, and it's higher off the rip. Plus, we're gonna have an 89 instead of like a 67. I didn't upgrade the block all the way on my last build. And you might be saying, Badge, no interior defense, why? 90% of the time when you're going for a block as a guard and you're not a center, you are trying to block the ball from the back or the hip of your opponent. You see what I'm saying, guys? So I really still do not feel like you need any interior defense. Now, you can change up the build however you want and give yourself some interior defense if you guys really think so, but I'm telling you, I feel like the block is going to be just fine to have instead of interior, because you have to lose a lot of badges in order to do that, and still Okay, I want to let you guys know why not any of my builds have upgraded steel. I've tried to get Adam Mike Wing to tell us what steel means, and obviously you might be thinking, oh, badge, obviously it's for stealing the ball. Well, all my builds have had a 25 steal rating, and I get plenty of plucks. I'm talking about every single game I can get a steal. As long as you're rocking the steal skill boost, I think that you can get steals easy all game. I really think that the steal stat is only for passing lane efficiency. And what that means is when someone throws the ball in the passing lane, you don't tip it. Instead, you catch the ball. Like, you don't just tip it and have to run and get it. So your guy's going to be able to catch the ball more. I honestly do not think steal has anything to do with on ball in this game. They might change it because 2K went in and patched interior defense and made it work like it's supposed to. But for now, I'm not upgrading steal, and I'm actually never going to, even if they do patch it, because I'm already getting enough steals. And that right there is going to save us badges. So now we're going to go with the speed all the way up, acceleration all the way up, and then stamina all the way up to a 92. You see this build right here is perfect. It is so good. 30, 24, 54, 78 badges on this build. And I told you guys, badges doesn't mean everything. I created this for the games that I've played. I told you, from my gameplay experience, you don't need any more than 12. You really don't even need more than 8 finishing badges. Now, I also want to show you guys this. In the shooting category, it says we get Deadeye on gold and deep threes on gold. I'm almost 100% sure, 99% sure, guys, and we've already had this confirmed from Zach Timmerman, that some of these ratings on this game, as you guys see right here, you see how I have gold dimer, then I go up on my pass accuracy and I'm able to get it to Hall of Fame. So with it at here at an 82, at a 98 overall, once I hit an 85 pass accuracy, I'll be unlocking Hall of Fame dimer. You see what I'm saying, guys? So I'll be able to get that because every overall after 95, you get +1 to your stats. So you see, once I hit that 85 right there, how it goes from gold to Hall of Fame in the playmaking category down there, I will be able to unlock it. So I don't need to unlock it right away. This is a build that I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. Deadeye and deep threes, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be unlocking at a higher overall, and I'm almost 100% sure on Deadeye. It's just deep threes I don't really know about, but as you guys have seen from my videos, the limitless range takeover is perfectly fine. I mean, you really do not need Hall of Fame deep threes anyway, and plus gold deep threes, you're still able to shoot from really far at the end of the day, even if you don't want to use the limitless takeover. So one way to make this build a little bit more badges, because I know that's what people really care about, is to do this right here. You're going to get an 81 speed with the ball, 81 ball handling, but you're going to get more in your pass accuracy, and it's going to give you more playmaking badges. So if you guys really want to do that, you can, but I know a lot of people are going to comment down below, badge, I know how to make this build with more badges. I told you guys, it's not about the badges. It kind of is, but it ain't all about the badges, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's not about the badges. We still want that +3 speed with the ball. That +3 speed is going to be big, especially now that we know that once you hit 99 overall, you're going to have an 89 speed, and Zach Timmerman confirmed it, if you guys see my news videos, that if you do the Gatorade facility practices, it gives you a +4 also. It just doesn't show up on your stats. It only does it in the game. So we're actually going to have 89. We're going to have a 93 speed in our games once we do all that. Plus, once we hit 99 overall, 88 speed with the ball. And if you guys do want to go down to get those 2 extra playmaking badges, that is fine. But you're just going to be able to speed boost a little bit slower. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take you a little bit longer to be able to speed boost. On this build, we should be able to speed boost right away or after 1 bucket. So that's literally the 2 ways to make it. I told you guys I would show you 2 ways to make it, and that's it. You just want to go down on these 2 right here and then put it on the pass accuracy. But this right here to me is the perfect best build in the entire game. You're not going to see me call any other build for the rest of the year unless 2K does some crazy gameplay changes. This is the one right here. You see what I'm saying, guys? This is the build that is going to carry me throughout the rest of 2K21 next gen. I hope you guys are enjoying this right there and you're really understanding what I'm trying to say instead of like skipping through the video, because it's really important. So with the primary, you can change whatever, guys, but I'm telling you, pull-up precision is amazing. And in the last video, I was showing you guys that I was using negative impact, but what I really want to use is this right here. Pull-up precision with limitless range. And you guys have seen a few clips of me using this also in my videos. This is so fun to use. I can fade away from anywhere on the court once I get takeover. You have to guard me on the entire court, not just stopping, not just having to get cooked up. You know, I got to cook you and then run around and stop and shoot. No, you have to guard me running around the court full speed. We're also getting Hall of Fame quick first step. My other build got gold quick first step. So this is a big upgrade. So much better than my first build. Like 20 more badges. Hall of Fame quick first step. Everything is just so much different. Also, rim protector on Hall of Fame. We're able to unlock rim protector, so you don't even really need that interior defense because you can just use a badge to replace it. You see what I'm saying, guys? So anyway, even if interior defense does work, boom, you can just throw on rim protector, you'll be just fine. Offensive threat is the build just like my other one, and let's get into the badges, guys. This is more of like a live commentary type of video right here, but I just wanted to make sure, and by the way, happy Thanksgiving everyone that's watching today, man. Please drop a like for me, but this is it. Look, Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame slithery. If you're making a build once you touch this game, or if you already got it, this is all you need. This is literally all you need. But when creating this build, to get these 4 extra badges was like I could have got like 1 more defensive badge or something like that. That's how the build system is. Just in case you guys are wanting badge, why did you go with 12 if you're saying all you need is 8? I'm telling you, once you get into the builder system and you try this out with the same stats I just showed you guys, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the way to go. You definitely do not need Giant Slayer unless the meta is changed around, but let's get into the shooting. You see right here, deep threes gold, and it's already showing me that my build is going to be able to get Hall of Fame Deadeye. So you guys see right there, the build will be able to get Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame Hot Shot, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. There's so much you can do. I'm probably going to be going with around silver to gold corner specialist. I'm going to wait for 2K Labs to test it out because every year they find out that for some reason Hall of Fame corner specialist is really not worth it in this game because it's like a tiny boost, or sometimes like in 2K20 or 2K19, silver corner specialist was better than Hall of Fame statistically. So then we're going with Hall of Fame blinders, which is like a dead eye from the side. It's an extra dead eye, and then we're going to be going with volume shooter on bronze, and I'm probably going to throw on a little difficult shots on bronze, even though I told you guys it only works for mid ranges, just in case I do shoot a mid range on accident when I'm trying to shoot a 3. But I'm telling you, you really don't need difficult shots this year. It's just that we have 1 extra. You might as well throw it on the difficult shots just in case you want to shoot a mid range. You know what I'm saying? So into the playmaking, this is where it gets good. You get all of it. Gold ankle breaker. I'm probably going to be going with silver bullet passer, Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame space creator, and we still have 11 more. Silver or gold bailout. In this case, I've been using gold on my other players, so I'm just going to keep it on gold. I'm going to try out silver and see if it does around the same thing, but now we still have 8 more. We still got 8 more. I'm going to be rocking dimer on silver. Then I'm going with handles for days on Hall of Fame, and then tight handles on silver. I still haven't really tried out stop and go. I've been using it on bronze, but I really don't think it's that important this year. Maybe we'll see later on in the year, and I might change these up a little bit, but you guys, you get so many playmaking badges. Like literally, if this build had 30, I could still fill up and use 30 playmaking badges. Just like the shooting. Like shooting is very nice this year as well, and these are the 2 badge categories you want a lot in. As long as you have over like 12 defense, you're good. But you're going to see ankle braces Hall of Fame, clamps Hall of Fame, rim protector Hall of Fame. Then I'm probably going to be going with gold intimidator, and we got 3 more left, so I'm going to be going with bronze tireless defender, silver pick dodger. So that's it for the build. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Drop a like if you haven't yet. Leave your opinions down below. But I'm telling you, this is my opinion on the build. You guys can switch it up how you want. But from all the gameplay that I've played, almost like, I don't know, 800 games already since the game came out. I'm tired right now. I've been grinding. This is the perfect build. This is from all the gameplay experience. That's why I made the badges where they are in each category, and it's perfect. You get an 85 block also, which is going to go up to an 89. Hall of Fame rim protector, godly build. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.